It's not about picking stocks. It's about picking the right portfolio.
CYA was up 19% that day. You asked me if I was bag holding. I actually wasn't. I was making money. I got into it a little later. But the question around CYA and
Ask you if you're bag holding. See, people when I say, are you bag holding, they think that I'm insulting them. But no, I'm talking about you. Are you bag holding something? Like one of my best friends on the earth. I can ask him if he's a bag holder, right?
And I can say no.
Yeah.
In this instance, a lot of times I am. But this is actually a good question because one thing I am worried about is I think I have too big of a position. It's a very volatile CYA and PF. So the question is, how do you think about sizing for non-traditional holdings like CYA and PFIX? So something that could go up 19% in a day can probably also go down 19% in a day.
Well, very important question. I mean, one, I would replace the words non-traditional holdings with what is the beta of the thing.
Yeah, gotcha.
It doesn't matter if it's traditional or not, right? I mean, at one point, ETFs weren't traditional. I mean, so when you look at these positions, so if I take something like, and in the portfolio, can you guys show the Portfolio Solutions product? You'll see that I got out of CYA before it absolutely collapsed, and I wasn't long yesterday, but some of you are. Jonesy is. That's fine, right? What I don't want is for me to tell you that I get out of something, and you don't, and then you put that on me. Again, this is about you, okay? So you see where on there, Jonesy, it says CTA, alternatives, PFIX, alternatives, DWSH, which was another great, what a signal. That's like catching a frickin' 4-pound walleye. Right there, yesterday. That's another reason why we're up. And we got a lot of positions, and you know what I did with that? I sold some. I sold some PFIX. They went straight up. So what you want to do, especially if they're what we'll call alts, and they have a higher beta, okay? So if they're alts, which is different than fixed income, let's go over here and let's just say, okay, if it's an FX position, when we think about our max, if it's a fixed income position, we think of an equity position, we think of a commodity position, let's put the alts position in here. All right? It's new. Some of these, the CTA has been another good one for us. I mean, these max asset allocations by position, US dollar would be 12%, fixed income 10%, 10 to 12. If it's a money market type thing, I've changed that a little bit, but not really. 6, 4, 4.
Okay.
So the reason why something like PFIX, I'll max it 4 because we call it beta adjusting the position. So you take its trailing beta adjust, and what you'll find is that PFIX has like similar volatility to something like natural gas, right? Or commodities. So again, my max position in an alt that has a higher beta will be 4%. My minimum will be 1%, just like commodities. I won't take it below my minimum, and I won't take it above my max. If it gets to my max on price appreciation, like PFIX has done multiple times, or MSOS, which is cannabis, which I call that a commodity too, then I'll sell some. I'll just sell what the 25, 50 basis points, and you keep doing that. If the thing keeps going up, then you can always have a max position, right? So again, it depends on what you need to do for you. The number one thing that many of you have screwed up is your sizing, and less of you the timing. I give you the timing explicitly. The sizing's really challenging for people who don't have a discipline. So if you're not disciplined, like if your yard's a mess, your bedroom's a mess, the toilet's a mess, it's just a mess. How do I expect you to not be a mess when it comes to this? I don't know. It's about you. Maybe you're good at being messy there and clean over here. We need to clean it up, right? We need to be good on this. That's a good question by Jonesy. Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.